Well, good afternoon, folks. This is a video to speak with data, as they say. Now, this is thanks to Len Hartley, a subscriber and friend of mine who bought this ScanSafe infrared thermometer. Now, anybody looking at my little channel here will know that I've harped on about the rectifier regulator and how they burn out all the time. This is not just me theorising. I get emails every day from all over the world from loads of people, and you'll know I've been manufacturing relocation cables for over a year now, and now do a full kit where you can relocate your rectifier by opening the box that you receive through the post and then spending about an hour with a few spanners, which is quite a pleasant way of passing an hour, I think. Len has taken these readings. This is after running his Interceptor for an hour and then parking the bike and using the scanner to get a reading. So that reading, 26.7 degrees, is at the front of the bike where Len, about a year ago now, relocated his rectifier to under the lower steering yoke of the bike. So what he did was he took a reading at the front, actual temperature. Now 26.7 degrees is not even human body temperature, so you know it's not immensely hot at all. And then he took a reading of where the rectifier regulator would have been in the stock position and the heat there, which you'll see at the end of this video. I'm now making the full Monty kits. In the past, as I say, over a year ago, and at least 300 owners have bought these cables from me. I used to say, well, you're going to need to fabricate a bracket, you know, and people have done some really nice brackets using, you know, aluminium, stainless steel, CNC machines and so on. However, my new full Monty kit now includes this simple but effective aluminium bracket, 2 stainless bolts, and actually not in that picture, there's 2 stainless nuts as well come with this, which enables the relocation of the rectifier regulator to underneath the lower steering yoke, or, as our American cousins refer to it, the triple tree. I've never quite understood why, but because there's only 2 bits to it, I think. Maybe somebody will enlighten me. So it enables the rectifier regulator to be relocated using pre-existing threaded holes. So there's no drilling, soldering, fabrication at all. So there is that simple bracket made by the venerable Stamps engineers in Barton upon Humber. Been going for I think it's 150 years, so it's quite a new company. And Rodney Stamp has been producing these for me. God bless him. So there it is on the back of the rectifier regulator. As you can see, the rectifier regulator has a big block of like black bitumen stuff which must absorb heat, being black. This is a picture using the existing bolts. So once the rectifier regulator is removed from its metal backing plate that's got anti-vibration mounts in it and, you know, these bolts, you can reuse those, attach the alloy bracket, and that bracket can't be seen once it's installed on the bike. You can't see it, you know. So whilst it may not be high tech, it does the job, and it enables the rectifier to go to the front of the bike where it ain't half not hot, mum. I don't know if anybody remembers that TV series. Maybe you're not as old as I am. But when the rectifier regulator is mounted on that plate and then under the front steering yoke, it ain't half not hot, mum. There are 2 stainless flange bolts there, can you see, left and right, so they come with the full Monty kit. So it's just a question of using the 2 existing bolts, putting on the stainless flange nuts, and then the holes on the extreme left and right of the picture there, they line up with the speedo cable and ABS wire clamp, and on the other side with the, no, not speedo cable, it's the braided brake hose and ABS wire on one side, and it's the speedo cable on the other. So as you can see there, look, it's those holes, they're in the steering yoke anyway, or the triple tree if you prefer. And that, I've got hundreds of pictures of relocated rectifiers. That's my favoured position. I mean, people do put them underneath the lower just underneath the oil cooler, which is also viable if you've got a steering damper on and you've got not much space under your steering yoke, then you can do it there. But the brackets that come out with these full Monty kits are, you know, designed to enable the RR to be put straight under the lower steering yoke. I always send out 4 videos when somebody buys the cables, or the kit now, the full Monty kit, and say, look, you know, here they are. And they're just little simple informative videos that enable you to do that and have a much happier rectifier. So coming up in a minute is the actual reading of the temperature at the stock location, again on a stationary bike. So you're going to have hot air going over it. You know, I think it'd probably be even higher in real terms. Please do not try this at home, anyone. Don't try and take a reading while you're moving. Len, don't do it. Don't start riding along the road and pointing that gadget at various locations. It's too dangerous. But I suspect that the front reading would get lower and the rear reading would get, the stock location reading would get even hotter, I think. But there's one that's been relocated there to under the steering yoke, and this is the reading in the stock location, 68 degrees. Now, you know, that is 155% hotter. On a stationary bike, run for an hour, it's over 1.5 times hotter than at the front of the bike. So if you're looking at 68 minus, what was it, 26.7, you're looking at 41.3 degrees centigrade difference. Now that, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but I'm sure that is why rectifier regulators burn out so often. That's an incontrovertible fact based on my correspondence worldwide, you know, who say it's burned out again, or it's burned out for the first time, or even the 4th time. I'm sure that a 41 degree difference in temperature, centigrade as well, contributes to the early demise of this essential electrical component. So there you have it. I think it's probably an internet first, thanks to Len and his infrared thermometer gun. So a big thank you to Len for that. And my email address is in the video description. And if anybody should wish to relocate their rectifier to a happier place based on the content of this and other videos, just drop me a line. In the meantime, take care on your bikes wherever your rectifiers may be. Shine your side up, and I'll post again soon. Bye for now.